Hey everyone, Wiggles here. In this video, I'll go over everything you need to know with crafting in Tarisland. You first get introduced at it at a very early level through the main quests, and then they turn into a side quest. But this video is intended for beginners, help to get you up to speed, and just teach you everything you need to know about crafting in this game. So when you're first introduced to it, you come out here and you're in Silverlit, and you have the option to work in the forge. You can work as a tailor, you can be a jeweler, or you can be an alchemist. They all make useful items for every class, so you can't really go wrong. Personally, I recommend the alchemist because the potions in the game are really handy, and one of their tier items that they can make, the elementary solvent, is really easy to make and it sells for a decent price on the market. Once you pick your life scaling option, you can go ahead and go do your few side quests associated with it, and it'll take you out to your first field, which will look something like this. If you're doing forge, you'll have ores to collect, but other than that, it's usually a flower of some sort. So yeah, all you have to do in this case is just go up to one of these, and if you're on PC, press F. If you're on mobile, just tap it. And something really important here that you may have noticed is when I go over here, it has these little scissors. The way you want to equip these is by going into your quick slot menu. So you can even do it by clicking on this little plus. But the main way to do it is by going to this cogwheel at the bottom. And then this is where you can mix and match your little menu here. But one thing that the game doesn't tell you is that you have to go over to your profession side on this side. And then here's where your shears are. In this case, I have the blue ones out. So it'll give me blue specific items. And if I have the green ones, then they have the fine collection of materials, the green items. They also give you a 10% base chance to collect special materials, where the intermediate ones give you 15% chance. So you definitely want to have one of these on, but using these changes which material you get. So right now when I'm collecting, I'm going to get something called dandelion pappus. But if I change it right now and go to none, try again, then I got dandelion seeds. So if I do that one more time and do the green ones now, I got dandelion seeds again. So using these shears are really similar to not using any shears at all, but you just have a 10% better chance to get more stuff. And here's the item difference. So here's dandelion seeds, and then here's the dandelion pappus. And if you look in the crafting menu, to get the first elementary solvent and the elementary dye takes the first green material, and then moving up takes the blue materials. You can only get these blue materials as you start getting more proficiency, and doing any kind of gathering or any kind of crafting increases your proficiency. Currently it's capped at 2,500 and I'm at 582, but there's a certain point when you're gathering regular materials that you won't get any proficiency out of it, and that's when you need to use the blue shears. That'll make sure that you get materials you need to get to the next ranks in crafting, and it'll also increase your proficiency. You can get these blue tools a couple different ways. One of the easiest ways is by going into the auction house, going to material, go to tools, and then get the intermediate tool chest. And then another easy way is by going into the shop menu, so this little hut area, go into the manual of destiny shop, and with these destiny tokens, you're able to buy these chests as well. So crafting items also increases your proficiency, but crafting and gathering both decrease your vigor. So since both crafting and collecting require vigor points, you can run out of this pretty quick. Vigor points recover over time. I believe at default it's at 15 minutes. You get one vigor point every 15 minutes, which in this case I've leveled up my specialization, which we'll get to later in this video. So it recovers one vigor point every 10 minutes. You can regain vigor other ways too. So you can go back into this like hut menu, and then in this manual destiny shop, you can get vigor potions. There's other ways to get these potions as well. And then if you ever fish, there's the silver dartfish that when you eat it, you get one vigor as well. This is on a 1 minute cooldown, but I mean, it's handy to have. One other thing that really helps with the vigor is the monthly ticket. So if you look at the buffs that it gives you, you can make more from the trade center because you're not getting taxed as much, and you're able to list the items for free. When you go crafting, you're gonna get a ton of items in your inventory, so having a portable warehouse is really handy. And if you do like crafting a lot, chances are you're gonna like fishing, and this lets you have an auto fishing feature as well. But probably the main one for anybody doing any kind of life skilling in the game is that you get 10 vigor returned every 100 vigor spent on crafting. So you pretty much just get 10% more vigor. One thing to note with this subscription is that it's one per character. So if you're playing on multiple characters, just know that this won't work on that other character. You have to buy multiple subscriptions per character. So as you start gaining proficiency, some things you'll craft will start turning gray. Like this elementary solvent, when I craft it now, when I craft 4 of these, it'll use 24 vigor and it'll give me 0 proficiency. I still would want to do this if I'm going to sell these on the market or if I need this for some other kind of crafting material, but it's definitely not ideal. Whenever something's green or red without the lock on it, then you're able to create it. So in this case, I can create the intermediate solvent, and this will only cost 4 vigor and give me 2 proficiency. So you can close that tab. And same thing, if you go to elementary potions, all these are grayed out, so I can't even make any proficiency off these items. I want to go down to the intermediate potion section, and here's where I can craft intermediate attack potions, which give me 4 proficiency each, or even a defense potion that gives me 12 proficiency. You can see that this is way harder to craft than something like the intermediate attack potion, because all I need with this is the 2 pyro petals, which is really easy to find. And if you're not sure where to find these materials when you don't have them, is you go down to this little source area, and then it tells you the 2 areas. So alchemists can collect the pyro flowers, or you can get it on the trade center. So if you just click that, it'll take you straight to the trade center, but if you click here, it'll show you where you can get it. So right now it's just auto taking me there because I have a reputation of 4 in Ancash. But if you want to manually go there, just look at the map. They look like a little leaf. This one is sage, this one's dandelion, and right now my character went to pyro flower because that's what I needed. But if you ever need the other ones, you can go to these 2, and you can find these in the other zones as well. So yeah, now I'm collecting pyro flower, and when I go into intermediate potion here, you can see that I can craft it now. And there we go. So as you increase your proficiency, you'll notice that you'll unlock more of these items, and you can start getting some really cool things. It's not just potions though for alchemists, you can also make empowerment runes, which are really handy to have, and functional items. Check out what other tabs are here for your profession, because you might be missing something here. And lastly, there's a specialization involved with your profession, and when you first start, you get these 4 talents in the elementary section, and you can't really go wrong here. You have to choose all 8, and these are really handy buffs to have, so there's a 100% chance I get 1 extra material, 20% chance I'll get this item called Health Essence Plus when I'm using a pair of shears. And here just increases my max vigor by 150, and then this reduces the recovery time of the vigor by 5 minutes. And once you finish all 8 of these, then you can go down to intermediate, and this is the same thing. So go level this up, you'll get these coins over time. And if you want to figure out how to get these coins, you can click on this little plus icon here, and it'll show you all the different ways to unlock it. So yeah, to unlock the elementary ones is way different to unlock the silver ones, is way different to unlock the gold ones. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a like so YouTube knows it's a good video and will recommend it to more people like yourself. And please subscribe to my channel to see more great Tarisland videos just like this. Thanks for watching. Have a great day everyone. Cheers.